I'm sure everyone's had that problem where they have too many devices that require all these different charging cables. So you might have an iOS device, you might have a USB-C device, and you also might still be clinging onto some micro USB products that still work fine, like my Bose headphones right here. Now I had that problem too until I came across this product. This is the inCharge 10 from rollingsquare, and it fits right on my keychain. Can this little charging cable be the one charging cable to rule them all? Let's find out. So I use this little thing primarily when I'm at work, where obviously I might have a device like a laptop to be the source of the power. I like it because it attaches to my keychain like so, and I can just take this out, and you basically have your input and your output. So for your input, you can have USB-A and then USB-C as an alternative, and for your outputs, you'll have Lightning or USB-C, or this Lightning tip is also a micro USB tip, and that was something that wasn't super intuitive for me at the start. And it's pretty straightforward. You just take this one, plug it in, and then you have a charger. And I like how this is magnetic, so it just snaps shut, and you have this dust cover. This dust cover actually is a new addition. This wasn't in the original inCharge line until the most recent one. So this is nice and secure, and it won't slip out of your keychain, even though this is just looped in because of this magnet and this dust cover keeping it secure. So yeah, it is pretty straightforward. You just have inputs and outputs, and you just mix and match as necessary. One thing I have seen though is that this micro USB/Lightning tip does not seem to fit super well for micro USB products. Like, it seems like you're really forcing it in. What I've seen as well is that it's not reversible, because micro USB isn't supposed to be reversible. So basically you'll like try to make it fit, and then if that doesn't fit well, you switch it up, and then that is now fitting fine. Now I'm not sure if doing it like this will have any long-term repercussions on the port itself, but I guess we'll see with time. I guess one thing that you'll probably comment is, what will I do with something as short as this? This is their longer 5-foot version. I think it's called the inCharge X Max. And you'll see it also has this same magnetic tip right here. It also comes with a dust cover, but because this is a much longer cable, I assume, just like what I'm doing, that you're just going to want to leave this plugged to a wall charger. And so this dust cover, it's really easy to lose. So maybe that's just one piece of feedback. For the longer cables, where you're going to be more often than not leaving them out, the dust cover ideally would have been attached somehow to the end of these cables. But otherwise, it does the same thing, except that this is around 5 feet long. Okay, now in terms of pricing, this smaller inCharge X does retail at 29 USD, and this larger one is at 39 USD. So it's a bit pricier than normal cables, but I think in terms of just reducing clutter and reducing the need for you to like switch your cables in and out, I feel like they're worth it. I just really love how this one can just fit onto my keychain, so I never have to worry about not having a charging cable near me. And just before we go, a quick disclaimer, rollingsquare did send both of these to me for free, but in no way did they influence the content or my thoughts or opinions on these products. Yeah, hope that was helpful. I'll leave links down below to purchase them. I do get a very small commission on these, but so far I do highly recommend them.